Hi everybody. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday, where the Tarot Masters will speak to us and share their wisdom. When you arrive in the comments, say hi and let me know you're here. So today is May 7th. Can't believe it. We are into spring. The trees are blooming. It's becoming green again. Life is emerging, kind of like us, coming out of the darkest of winter. New life, new beginnings, new opportunities, and new seeds being planted. So, let me just center myself. I call upon the Tarot Masters and all that is holy to come down into these cards. Allow one voice. Let me get out of the way. One voice in service to these cards and to this audience. Let me get out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here we are. So what does the light, what do the Tarot Masters want to share with us today? Okay, so I'm going to spread these out. This card is immediately calling the moon. The moon. So this is where we are right now. Let's see. Oh, Queen of Coins. And, oh, okay. So right now we have, this is where we are right now, the moon, the quiet of the moon. This is what came before is the Queen of Coins. And this is where we're going into the devil. Now, don't get crazy with the devil card. I know people get nervous about it, the connotation and all. But it's not a scary card. It's a very potent card. So, interestingly enough, we have two really big energies, the moon and the devil. These are the major arcana. I'm just checking the volume because I want to make sure you can hear me. So the major arcana, so there's some really big energies that we are involved in, and you might be feeling it. I certainly have been. So, okay, I get it. So the cards are speaking, and so right now we're in a really deep introspective space. The Queen of Coins. Now the Queen, the coins are about career, home, the earthly things, money, career, family, things of the earth. And so we might be looking, I don't know about you, but hey Angel, there have been a lot of things brewing deep within us. So there's a lot of changes occurring, and this is what the moon is telling us. So if things are changing in your life, it feels a little trepidatious. Just know that to get quiet, it might be a time to pull back and just be really introspective. this moon card is reminding us that this, mature, feminine, nurturing energy of the womb. The interesting, right? Because the womb is also the place where new creations begin. And the moon is reminding us that the answers are inside of us. So as things are moving in the world, get quiet. I'm being told that there's like a lot of inner chatter, so it's important that we get quiet and we are willing to hear the truth of what is happening in our world. So this reading here is, hi Eileen, Tracy. This reading is for each of us. So when we arrive in this group, in this live reading, there are commonalities within the group, and so this is the Tarot Masters are here speaking to each of us. So take these words and just right now, even they're saying just sit. Even in the energy of this reading right now, just sit and allow the seeds of truth to drop. And when they drop, I'm seeing that they're hitting water and the ripples go out. So this is interesting, and the moon is very watery. It's very introspective, psychic, intuitive, and very feminine, nurturing, insightful, sharing, collaboration. And so just let these seeds of truth penetrate deep within your soul. These are the seeds that you've called in. And so it began with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth. She has been moving. She moved through the entire all the pentagrams 1 through 9, and she's matured, and these are the seeds that have been collected and planted. And so now, as you're planting these seeds, allowing these seeds to penetrate your soul, the ripples go out. And it's interesting because part of me is scanning, asking questions on the inner plane, and I'm just being asked to wait, to allow these potent seeds just to continue, and the ripples are going out. So this feels like it's a reading, but it's also a healing for each of you. So just let these seeds penetrate the deep inner space within you. And even as I'm seeing this happening, we are in a darkness. It's not the moon is out, it's night, it's excuse me, we are in the darkness. And yet this group in attendance, the group that is even coming to this reading during this hour, we are together. So there is a unity, a collaboration. Each of us are planting the seeds of our futures, where we're headed, and it's interesting because, like, as the seeds are growing, it's not one seed anymore. It's almost like the rain, the different drops of rain that are starting to pick up. So it's wonderful to see you allowing these seeds to embody, to begin to emerge, penetrate. There's an allowing happening. And the seeds, which now look like rain, create many, many, many ripples. You know, like now I'm seeing the ground, even a lake, where there's enough for everybody. And so the only place that we don't receive is where we cut the flow, where we put an umbrella, a tent. The rain doesn't hit the soil underneath a car. So all of you are just allow that there's enough, that all the seeds that are now flowing from the divine through you to you and then out into the world, there's enough. This is actually the work that is needed in the world. The light workers, are so needed right now. People are waking up, and it feels like that this meditation is actually like an awakening, an activation that is allowing the energies to move through you to you, so that you can share more fully, go places that you've never been before, reach the people that need your beauty, your light, your perfection. So we're going to hold that there right now. Beautiful work, by the way. So now we're going to go into the Devil card. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, there is the card with the Devil. This card is reminding us that in the original deck you would see the Devil with two chains. There's a male and female chained, right? And so the Devil card is just speaking to the things that we allow, the attachments we allow to hold us back. This card is reminding us that we have the keys to free ourselves. That the chains of illusion hold us back. our fears, our trauma, our pain, our projections. And so this card is inviting us to dive into our healing, to free ourselves. When we let go of the illusions, the trauma, the pain, the mental anguish that we all cling to, think is real. When we let go of that, those are the things that are not us. And so when we let go, we free up more energy to step into who we really are, into a more divine state. And so this card is interesting. It's showing like steps upward. And so we're all in this ascension process, and we can free ourselves so that we can step on the next rung of the ladder, on the next step. I'm hearing Jacob's ladder, Jacob's ladder. What does that? There, Jacob's ladder. I'm hearing is a puzzle. This is new to me, so I'm seeing as you are stepping up this stairway, there are doors that you will reach. We need to knock on the door. We need to have, there's a guardian at the door, and we need to be able to step through that door in purity. So each door is an initiation in itself. What does this have to do with? Help me understand. So we we are the key through the doorway. So we need to prepare ourselves for this holy work. And so what I'm hearing is that if you're feeling a tension, that the energies that you're used to flowing, there's now more of a tension, an inner drive to move forward. But there are new understandings coming. It feels like where our hope and our intentions used to be enough, now there is a deeper teachings on the inner plane, and a new key, new message, like a new way of being is unfolding. So it may feel very different for each of us here. And the way showers, the ones that will do the inner work, that will become conscious, working collaborators with the divine, you'll see forward movement. The goal is not the doorway. They're reminding us that the goal is to live every moment, to be in service to the divine, to be in service to humanity. This is where our growth is. The bigger picture is to see this ladder, this Jacob's ladder before us. So we're learning the directives, the direction, the teachings. We're going to be working much more direct. So there is a tension and alchemy that is happening, and by going into, it's reminding us about the moon, going in and getting the quiet space and really starting to work collaboratively with the energies around us, and we're going to start to see movement. But our work is our own healing, becoming more of who we are, and peeling away the things that are not us, and still walking up this ladder. And we are the key. We are the key. The Jacob's ladder is interesting because as I'm seeing it, like there's doorways, but as you go in, then you can make a right turn or a left turn, and you go up whichever way we've chosen, been guided. There are other doorways, and again, we are working in collaboration. So it's not a straight a path upward. It is kind of like I don't want to say like the fun house, but like sort of, in the sense that you go through a doorway, you can make a right turn, left turn, and you're going to have different experiences in each turn. The goal is to confront ourselves and to heal ourselves and purify ourselves while in service and still moving forward. So it feels like there's a deeper relationship that is occurring for each of us. So the way that we used to do things, like now's the time to really sit with ourselves, be illuminated in the dark, allow the energy, those seeds that are flowing to us, through us, creating ripples in the world, and starting to work in deeper collaboration with our spiritual teams. So, how was that? That was different. Okay. So, that was kind of wild. So Tracy says she relates to it, and Angel likes the message too. Well, you know, it's interesting. You guys are powerful, you know. You guys are powerful, and you opened up this reading, so thank you, because this is different. Hey, Jennifer. I have to check it out too, because I don't know Jacob's Ladder. But what I would say is go on the inner plane and meditate. Don't go to Google. Google is just data that is processed. There's a lot of misinformation, and you also won't get the info from your spiritual team. So this is a time where we're really being called Hey, Dolores, we're being called to go inside and to be working with our spiritual team. You know, kind of getting the information from um, the directly from the horse's mouth versus externally. A lot of the things that I've been talking about this week has been, I've done a few videos. If you check out my YouTube channel, you'll see some stuff there too. It's Sue Ananian at YouTube. And the different groups that I'm on, I'm posting things, and it's really it's about us, instead of going externally, looking at things that have been written down by whatever and edited by whatever, um, you know, Google or the holy books even, but like those are all somebody else's interpretation of what's happening, and it's external. What Spirit has really been telling me lately that I'll share with you is this is an internal journey, that the answers are inside of us and to go internally. Eileen talks about climbing the tree of life. Yes. And if you're interested in the tree of life, my teacher is actually, we're starting a new journey up the tree of life into Kabbalah in June. If anybody's interested, just reach out to me and I can share the information. So this is a journey where we're really being called more so than ever to look for the answers within us. Now, depending on how high we can elevate ourselves. So again, this goes back to like this stairway before us, right? We're all in different places. It doesn't mean better or worse. It depends on some people may have been on this journey longer, right? So it's not, don't get caught up in that, but because you have your spiritual team, you are perfectly where you are, where you need to be. All of us are. And so our spiritual team, by going inwards, depending on how we can elevate to achieve the information, the understanding, the messages, right? It depends on our own work, the information that we understand. Sometimes, and it often happens, spirits will give us an insight, a pebble drop, right? And we'll get an information, and then we'll get another information down the road, and another information, and we start putting the puzzle pieces together over time, as we kind of like earn our way through the different gateways that we walk. And it can be like, when I get information, and this is my work, I'm hugely psychic, but even when I get information, I don't necessarily trust it. I will go back 2 or 3 times because it depends on where I'm standing, how clear I am, the information that I get. Some information is for me, like I'm not supposed to share it. Some things I'm supposed to share. And so we see the information, we can see it as a hologram. It's not a flat thing. So I always go back and question myself. Did I get high enough? Did I hear part of the conversation? Did I hear all of the conversation? Is there more to it? And then I have questions. Well, what does this mean? What does that mean? So our own spiritual growth, our own teachings can go quite deep. Does that make sense? I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm just a messenger. So now is a time where we're really, each of us is being pushed to really begin working in partnership with the light. And for each of us, no matter the length, the breadth, the width of our studies, we can go really, really deep. We can go much deeper than we even thought possible. This tree has ancient roots that reach deep into the earth, and yes, up into the heavens. And this tree has many, many branches. I mean, what are you called to? Alchemy, inner alchemy, alchemy of the universe, the cosmology of the universe, the cosmology of you. Where do you want to go? What is your dream? We have spiritual people. We're all spiritual, but like people that are focused on healings and readings and teaching. We have artists, and Jennifer is an amazing artist and photographer. So, it's wonderful. It's, yeah, an angel says he's called to alchemy, sacred geometry, numbers. I hear you. Well, it's all, angel, the thing is, all that is connected. So just start at the beginning. Start at the beginning. Eileen's suggesting that we keep journals. Yeah, they're really great. Our spiritual journals are a place that we can put our information, things that we receive, and so it's in one place, because I've been doing this for a long time. I wish I had all the tidbits, the downloads, all in one place. I have it someplace. I have a lot of it, but now I have to organize it because that's not my forte. So yeah, definitely, spiritual journals, art journals, freedom journals. So yeah, and it's not surprised that, Angel's talking about he's been doing this for 10 years, and it's in all different forms. The beauty is that when we go deeper, and all of us, right? So this is the exciting thing, is as you go forward, maybe it'll start cohesing in a different way for you. So, everything, nothing is superficial. Everything is layers and layers of depth, and rich and juicy and yummy. And each of us will have our way and our interests. And so again, what I'm seeing the moon doing is the raindrops are actually even pouring heavier, like raining on us now. Now it's a steady rainfall, and part of this is that we're sitting in this energy together, and we are allowing the divine in. We are allowing the divine to flow through us and in us, unhindered, in this lightly meditative state that we're all in. So Eileen says memory sometimes doesn't serve you enough. It's why it's great to get in the habit of writing. Yeah, memory, in Kabbalah, I've done Kabbalah with my teacher, oh my goodness, 5 times. And there's a program that I teach where we, this initiation of light that I teach. And if anybody's interested, I'm doing one the end of June, June 28th and 29th. It's where we're, this initiation is where we're really opened up. We sit in a container, receive 10 keys, and we receive 4 new spiritual guides. Our powers increased, and we receive rituals and tools of power, kind of like the jet fuel for this new light body that we will be initiated into, that we are receiving. And there is one of the keys, it talks about Kabbalah. And, you know, Kabbalah is the tree of life. It's the formation of the universe, the blueprint of the universe. And so there are different sephira, different worlds. And each of these worlds has beings and correspondences and energies and vices and virtues. And it's just really, it's an amazing study. The study, the Kabbalah that we do is universal. It's an ascension process. It's an initiation into each of the different sephira, up the tree of life, into the up and through the 4 worlds. And Kabbalah tells us that, you know, our mind is a physical form, right? It's a physical thing. And even if we all witnessed the same accident on the road, depending on the angle that we're in and depending on what we remember, we would have very different experiences. Because the mind has 350,000 mind processes per minute. So, you know, how do you retrieve information that is pertinent to living, even ancient information? And Kabbalah helps us do that. So, yeah, so use the tools and the tricks that we learned in school, writing things down, keeping a record. So, so Kabbalah led Eileen to the African tradition. Is that what ATRS is? The African tradition, the African religions. The tree of life, Kabbalah, is the blueprint of the universe, and it's a beautiful system, a powerful system. So anyway, this, I can't wait to, so remember, as you're going forward, there are new steps before you. It's going to be a really potent time for our own inner healing work to occur so that we can move through. We are not chained to the old illusions, the old stories, the old traumas. Even if you think that you have healed it with energy healing, you will go into the kind of energy healing I do in my soul coaching. We go to the root of the problem so that it transforms and transmutes. Everything that we've ever experienced is in our energy. And just like Kabbalah tells us about the memory, right? There's 350,000 mind processes per minute. Our body holds and stores. It is the physical container. So we are spiritual beings, but our physical body is the physical container of this earthly realm. And so we can't think our ways through it. Even, I'm not a therapist, and I'm not a doctor, so this is not medical advice, but even if we talk about the trauma, we understand it, what happens is it can crystallize in our energy. So it's important for us to actually go into that energy and to transform and transmute. This is inner alchemy. And so my soul coaching does this. I'm not the, there might be other people also, but the point being is free yourself. Free yourselves from the chains and the illusions. I just had a really interesting experience. I went back to my old college about 3 weeks ago. Prior to that, I could feel something shifting, and a whole new doorway of trauma opened up that I had totally, like, I was okay. And so it has been, an amazing journey into myself, freeing myself of things, because our mind, like Eileen said, our mind, we will compartmentalize it and put it away. And so, yeah, Eileen is also talking about the chakras. Yeah, but the chakras aren't the only energy system we have. We have elemental energies. We have, earth, water, air, fire. We have magnetic energy, etheric energy. We have our chakra. We have our aura. We have our body, soul, spirit. We are vast. So, yeah, balance your chakras, but we are so much more. So much more. And so it's a great place to begin, but if the only reason I'm saying this is we need to get to the root of the problem, right? We need to free ourselves, and that's what the devil is saying. And it is a huge, huge blessing, and we can do it. We can do it. We have the tools that we can do it. So I am super, super, what a different reading this was. A reading and a healing and some esoteric teachings that I can share here on a public forum. So life is good, and I frankly am so excited to be here doing it with you. Every time I do Wisdom Wednesday, I leave revived, and knowing that I'm not alone, knowing that you guys are here doing the really important work that you're doing out in the world. So, thank you for joining me. So, anyway, if you have any questions, now's the time before I go on to another task. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I think Angel was here first. Angel, you're still here? Angel and Eileen. Bye, Jennifer. Have a great day. Okay, let's pick a card for Angel. This card. Knight of Coins, Angel. Knight of Coins. It feels okay. So the Knight is okay. The Knight there's an enthusiasm. So you. He has an enthusiasm for life and movement and living life, exploring. Like this feels like the explorer. This is also the Knight of Coins. Coins again is Earth, your favorite place. I laugh because Angel likes to travel. Um, and but yeah, this is like refocusing, traveling. Feels like you're building new things, new explorations. I'm hearing new product, maybe a new way of working. Yeah. Um, Maybe a new way of working and bringing your specific talents to the world. It feels like travel too, so you might be traveling. Where are you traveling to, Angel? On the, as in car, plane. Okay, so something came to Angel and he's still sitting with it. Good. And you don't disperse the energy, but it's good to have the validation because then I know I'm on the right trail for you. And then I can go deeper. You know, when you do readings, there's kind of like a dance that you do. I did a reading for somebody last night. Oh, you're traveling to me in June. Yes, you would love this this initiation. It's like right up your 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 alley. So and maybe that's why I'm seeing you right now like you are on the step before the door. And so I imagine that you are feeling the expansion, the expansion, the alchemical. Um, it's like a shaking process. There's a distillation process, but it's actively shaking for you right now. So yeah, so there's new things before you, a new way of working, and you know, it's so you really know how to manifest. You are a, I'm hearing generating manifester. You really know how to bring things into the world. It's very exciting. So so you're good. So let's look at who is next. I think it was Eileen, and then Eileen, and then Tracy. Okay. Okay, let's, I don't want to lose the answers because I love connecting with you. Okay, Eileen. Oh, so interesting. So here's Eileen. Knight of Wands. So Angel was the Knight of Coins. Here's Eileen, the Knight of Wands. And the Wands, oh, it's so funny because Eileen was talking about writing too. And the Wands are air and communication and creativity and intuition. Eileen, oh, Eileen, your poetry. Are you writing? There is, what I'm hearing too is that you're writing it's like it literally flows on the wind and lands. There's such a gentleness but a potency to your writing. anything, everything writing for you, Eileen, is important. Not just for you, but for the people that read it. So she says she's been stalled, been busy. This is, writing is healing, it's cathartic, it's light, and it reaches people really deeply. For some reason I'm seeing water. Now I know you're in Canada. Where is the water? Are you visiting water? Maybe it has something to do with your African tradition. That's what it feels like. Somebody is, there is an Orisha that is assisting you with the writing. She's associated with water. And your writing brings you very close to her. She is like, you know, like flowing through you. Soft and gentle and potent. Yeah, Maya. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, you know, it's so funny because I was seeing water and I'm thinking Oshun, Yamaya, but Oshun is the sweet waters. Yamaya, I saw the ocean. And that's what I can get because I know that you're in Canada. Where's the ocean? Are you by the ocean? But, you know, she's flowing. I should just trust myself. Who said this? That is the message. Trust yourself still. Yeah. But I'm seeing the ocean waters, like you on the beach, in that in between time, and allowing. So that's where it was confused. This isn't like the rivers and the ponds and the streams. This is the ocean. Oh, Yamaya has your head. Well, I see her. I love Yamaya. She's amazing. And so this is like, you know, you could actually, this would be really a beautiful thing for you to do. And then let me know. But I can see you at your altar and opening up the energy, and like as your dedication or your merging, it's not like done to her, but it's like kind of like a merging of your energies and really getting to know her and allowing her to move through you. This is going to be huge for you, and you'll do it because it's an act of dedication and devotion. Now I'm getting goosebumps all over. Like you wouldn't do this for yourself, you would do it for Yemaya. It's going to bring you really close, and you're going to be able to step into that power. So I'm really excited for you. Hey, Brandy. It's so good to see you here. You guys are the people that I love so much. So, Tracy, let's pull a card for Tracy. Tracy, are you still here? Okay. I think I could stay here all day. Tracy, I want this card for you. Okay, so here's a card. This is 5 of Swords. So it feels like, you know, like you're kind of looking at something from the past. Something is re-emerging, being triggered from the past. And if you are, Tracy, if you're still here, just let me know if I'm on target or not. But it looks like you're looking at something from the past. It's kind of like something is catching up with you. And what I'm hearing is this is where just really healing, healing from that, so it no longer is affecting you. It's also, a distraction. And the past brings us, worry and things, and it keeps us from moving forward. So if that feels, if you need any help with it, of course, reach out. But I don't want to go too deep into your personal healing in a public forum. So, but the card is telling me something that you need to know. What is it that's going to be helpful right now? The things that come up, that they're kind of like hangnails. The things that grab our attention again, these are not things wrong with us. They are the things that are ready, that are ripe for healing. So this is actually a good reminder for you and for all of us when things are coming up. These are the things, whether they're body pain, emotional pain, trauma, if we have low confidence or doubt. This feels more like doubt, that you might be doubting yourself. It feels like it's something in the past. So this is all good stuff that is coming up, because you're ready to let this go. It almost feels like there was a letter or mail, something that came in the post. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Jennifer. I'll do one for Jennifer, although she left. She can come back and see this. What card? This card wants to talk to Jennifer. King of Coins. So a lot of coins this reading. Okay. Okay. This feels like it's a creative endeavor. Maybe associated. You might the call may come from for this big project. It doesn't feel like I'm just seeing like a plateau, stepping up to a new project, new feels like new collaboration. Perhaps the king. There's somebody that you're going to meet that is it's a new collaboration. Cool. All right guys. Well, it has been fun being here as always. Thank you for showing up. This would be hard without you. It's wonderful having your energy. Actually, the cards that came up today, the Moon, the Queen of Coins, and the Devil came up. It was really a potent healing. It was a reading, but also there was a healing. And seeds of abundance and new growth and information coming about the ascension that we're going through. I am so happy to do this with you. I've been doing this path for 24 years, much of it with my teacher and some colleagues, but much of it, like all of us, we do this work, even if we're in collaboration, we have good friends. We are doing the inner alchemy. This is an inner job, and we all do this alone, cheering each other on, of course. That's the beauty of it, cheering each other on and seeing the beautiful veins that this tree have. We are the different branches of this tree. Each of us came with different gifts, and our work is really needed in the world. Like, your work is needed in the world. You are a thumbprint, a fingerprint of the divine. If you don't do it, who will? So I'm cheering you on. Anything that I can do to support you, reach out. Just a friendly hi, and we can cheer each other out. If you're interested, if anybody is interested in a full 1 hour reading, I do alchemical soul readings on your name, your date of birth, the year, so that you can have a blueprint of who you are. Combine that with different times of the year. You can see the doorways, the energies that are available to you. And of course, I'm doing customized healing and spiritual teaching, initiation into this ancient lineage, this esoteric Western tradition. My goal is to support you and to see you spreading your wings, whatever I can do to support that. So I am Sue at soulfulwellness.com. Reach out, give me a call, and blessings, and thanks for showing up. I love you guys. Have a good day.